Everybody hurts.
Emotional damage.
What's up, y'all? Marjak79 here, and we are back again today to do another SH Figuarts Dragon Ball Z action figure review. We are taking a look at Dodoria from the Namekian saga, the henchman of Lord Frieza. Very excited to get this figure in. Obviously, we did not order from P Bandai. We did, but I am in the process of canceling my pre-order because clearly I already have the figure. We picked them up from a Facebook market seller. $125 is the price that I paid for him. I didn't really think that was a bad deal since the P Bandai price ended up being $100 anyways. So figured $20, a little extra to get him 3 or 4 months before the peeps that order from P Bandai get theirs. Not really that mad at it. So get a look at the box here. Kind of weird. His ear here popped out, I guess, in transit here. Hopefully that's not that big of an issue. It looks like he comes with his evil grin smiling face. Comes with some extra hands here. The Namekian Dragon Ball. A little pose here. Bandai Tamashii Nations Dragon Ball Z 16 and up. The 7-star Dragon Ball face here. Normal face. Comes with a scouter. Stoic stance. Fighting pose. I think it's funny that they posed the Vegeta with him without showing the Vegeta bottom because it's not inaccurate to the from the Saiyan saga to the Namek saga. Vegeta loses the bottom of his Saiyan armor. Then we got Zabra in there. He should be next after Dodoria, so stay tuned for him. I have no doubt he will get delayed as well, and then once he does, we will act accordingly and get him from another seller. We got this side here. Cool. All right, man, let's crack this baby open and let's get started. Now we're back, man, and now we have our Dodoria out of the package. And look at him, man, he looks good. We went ahead and plugged in his scouter here. What's you're looking at here, the earpiece comes plugged out, and then he can plug in the scouter piece. So just an easy flip-flop back and forth, whichever you prefer. Honestly, I think I'm going to keep the scouter plugged in. I think it just looks cooler with it. Comes with the pointed Ki Blast finger. Has some Dragon Ball holding hand, another Dragon Ball holding hand. Some Ki Blast hands here, even though he does not come with any Ki Blast. Yeah, Greeting T face, the screaming face, and both of these, the ear should be able to come disattached, as you can see there. So pretty self-explanatory, pretty cool. What's going on with that glare there? That's weird. Comes out good, man. Really don't have any qualms or issues with that at all. So let's spin him to the side here. Looks good. Spin him to the back. Of course, he should have the same kind of articulation as the Ginyu Force with the Saiyan armor going on here. I don't know if this is the specifically just Saiyan armor or just the Frieza Force armor. You know, I've always wondered about that, but it comes out good, man. It really does. Definitely aesthetically pleasing. Looks just like he looked in the anime. I don't really have an issue with that at all. Let's take out our Krillin here for a quick little size comparison. As you can see, it comes out really good. Okay, let's go ahead and run through his articulation. Up. All the way, there you go, down. Oh, pop out the scouter there. Tilt and tilt, rotate 360 degrees. Should be easily popped out as well. You want to, yep, just pop it out. And you can easily plug in a different head. Go ahead and get that out of the way. There you go. Shoulder piece can be rotated all the way up. Rotate the arm 360 degrees. Can be shifted forward and backwards, up and down. That is perfect articulation in the shoulder. Bicep swivel, gotta love that, that's always nice. Elbow up 90 degrees, very nice. Straighten it back out. Wrist, rotate that 360 degrees. Push it up, push it out, and you can tilt it left and right slightly. Awesome. Chest, push it back slightly, forward a lot. He has some decent ab crunch for such a wide figure. That's awesome. Tilt. He doesn't have a tilt in the chest, but he does have a tilt in his abdomen from left to right. You can rotate it slightly, left and right, but not 360 degrees though, so do not force that. But that's okay. Dodoria is such a wide figure. I wasn't really expecting a whole lot out of the abdomen anyways. Leg. Kick forward, kick backwards, knee joint. That's what you get there. Toe joint. Up, down, ankle, tilt, tilt, thigh. As you can see, it's kind of on this ball peg here. The thigh can be rotated 360 degrees. It sort of be shifted around, as you can see, out. That kind of reveals an ugly gappage there, so careful, you're going to have to move the articulation around to kind of cover that up. You want to get him into a kicking pose, but I feel like Dodoria didn't do a whole lot of kicking anyways. He's more like a punch and a screamer. I cracked myself up. His legs are too stubby. That's his articulation, man. Comes out good. But like I said, if you want to change out the ear, this easily plops out there. You can take the scatter piece here and plug that in here, like so. So, perfect. Okay, let's get some poses going on. First pose, let me see what that mouth do, boy. I don't know, he had a mouth blast, man, so there we go. Definitely not particularly how I'm gonna pose him, but this was the pose that definitely stuck out in my memory from my childhood of watching the shows, so there you go. So I'm goofy, y'all. But I said that this was a key blasting finger, where in reality, this is actually his pointing finger to test somebody's power level. Your power level is nothing. As you can see on the box here. So, kind of a flub on me, but here you go. Here's what that pose looks like. Pretty easy to get him into this pose. Simple. Not my favorite, though. All right, and now here's my personal favorite pose, and most likely how he is going to get posed onto the shelf. Have him holding the 7-star Dragon Ball. I mean, this could be a key blasting hand, or it can be a Kamiya hand. I like that though, man. I feel like that presents Dodoria's kind of psychotic personality, at least until he gets scared of Vegeta. But when he's fighting Bardock, this is definitely the personality that I like. So I got one more thing for y'all before we move him to the museum here. And last but not least, just if you wanted to pose him with his master, Lord Frieza, here's him with first form Frieza. That comes out good as well, man. Perfectly sized comparison, man. Comes out good. I really like that tag picture. And then in an alternate timeline, here's what would have happened if Bardock had have beaten Dodoria after he killed his entire team. I like that too. I really like that. All right, man, that's really it. So do I recommend this figure? Absolutely. Not only is this a stellar addition to the S.H. Figuarts Dragon Ball line, I mean, Dodoria was always a cool character. He didn't last very long, maybe 6 or 7 episodes before Vegeta took him out, but he's definitely involved with the history of the Saiyans and helping in taking them out and making them almost extinct. So pretty cool character to add onto the shelf. I can't wait to get Zarbon, to get that whole Dodoria Zarbon first from Frieza pose look going on. That's going to be super cool, man. For the $125 that I spent on him, I would say he's definitely worth it. So I wouldn't say he's necessarily to just fight and grab right now, because I mean, obviously I needed to get him a little earlier than everybody else, aside from the other big YouTubers, so that I could get my review out in a timely manner before the excitement kind of wore off for him. I would, at least if you have the pre-order in, I would definitely keep the pre-order. Don't cancel it, because this is a really good addition. So, all right, man, let's go ahead and let's add him to the museum so we can finish it. All right, and now we are back, man. I know we have added our Dodoria to the museum. Have him right behind the Ginyu Force, posing him with the Frieza in the pod here, the Dragon Stars Frieza to be more specific. If you haven't seen that video, you should check it out. The Dragon Stars of Frieza fits perfectly in the pod here, and that, as you can see right there, that comes out great, man. So I'm really liking how that turns out. Yeah, look at the Frieza Force here. I like that, man. No, I'm eventually going to have to move the Dragon Ball stuff elsewhere, because the Frieza Force is really filling up here. I know we're getting Zarbon. I'd be shocked if we don't get more forms of Frieza. I know we're getting first form Cell here shortly as well, so I'd be kind of surprised if we don't eventually get second form Frieza and third form Frieza. So let's look at the shelf here. Everything still looks good. So you also check out that Gogeta recently added the Stardust Breaker. Really cool video, a custom I did. You should check that out. It's really sweet, man. So then we took our Kaioken Goku that was right there before, and we added it right there to the Museum of Goku's hair. Comes out good. I'm gonna do it. So as always, if you enjoyed the video, do me a favor, hit that like button. Like I said, next should be Zarbon. We do all of the S.H. Figuarts Dragon Ball action figures on the channel here. It's easily one of my favorite things to do on the channel. Dragon Ball Z has always been a very major part of my life. and it will continue to be a very major part of my childhood. I've always loved it. Thankful that I get to share that love with you guys, and it affords me an income, so that's always nice. All right, man, if you want to help the channel grow, make sure you hit the subscribe button, share the video. You can follow me at youtube.com/marjack79. I'm also on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. And as always, my friends, I will see you guys on the next one. Catch you guys later.